Good evening. My name is Maria, your host. I am reporting news around the world. This evening, we have some news, sports, weather, and entertainment for you. And now, tonight's headlines. House Republicans are back to the drawing board after they dumped Jim Jordan for Speaker. Aid trucks enter Gaza for the first time since eruption of Israel-Hamas war. Filipinos in Gaza are still waiting for Egypt's borders to open. Gilas Pilipinas captures Asian Games gold after 61 years. Loud and proud as the reigning Miss Universe Philippines, Michelle Day, comes out as bisexual. It is 6 o'clock in the evening. Currently in Bangkok, it is 32 degrees Celsius, which is not the hottest weather recorded this week. House Republicans are back to the drawing board after they dumped Jim Jordan for Speaker. In busy reports, Representative Jim Jordan, Republican Ohio, dropped out of the Speaker's race Friday after he lost a vote of confidence during a closed door meeting of Republicans. Just moments after the Donald Trump backed candidate was defeated on the House floor for a third consecutive time this week. The internal secret ballot vote was 86 Republicans for Jordan, the latest JOP nominee for Speaker, and 112 saying they wanted to move on and pick someone else. According to the lawmakers leaving the meet, House Republicans won't return to Washington until Monday, when they will hold a third Speaker candidates forum in the evening. A new internal Speaker vote is scheduled for 9 a.m. Eastern Time Tuesday, and the House could hold a floor vote that same day, according to Speaker Pro Tem Patrick McHenry, Republican National Committee. Jordan, the Judiciary Committee chairman, received 194 votes, 21 short of the number he needed to be elected Speaker on the House floor based on attendance. All 210 Democrats rallied behind Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries of New York. Jordan received 5 fewer votes than he did on the second ballot on Wednesday, a sign that things were trending in the wrong direction for his Speaker bid. A truck entered Gaza for the first time. The aid convoy of 20 trucks entered the strip just after 2:30 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time, according to the NBC News producers at the border, bringing with it a small lifeline for more than 2 million Palestinians trapped in Gaza as Israel's siege continues. Israel said it would allow food, water, and medicine to cross into Gaza from Egypt after pressure from President Joe Biden. Egyptian officials pushed for a deal to open the Rafah border that would include humanitarian aid. Pallets from 20 trucks were transferred to Palestinian trucks, a convoy that the World Health Organization called a drop in the ocean for what was needed in Gaza. Hamas, which was behind the attack that killed 1,400 people 2 weeks ago and controlled the enclave, has also demanded the crossing remain open, saying in a statement this morning that the convoy won't change the humanitarian catastrophe in the strait. Foreign nationals are also expected to be able to cross in Egypt sometime today, according to the U.S. Embassy. Filipinos in Gaza are still waiting for Egypt's borders to open. Foreign Affairs Undersecretary Eduardo De Vega said that out of 135 Filipinos recorded in Hamas-run Gaza, Only 7 to 8 have said they plan to leave and go to the Philippines. He quoted, there were some issues, however, between Egypt and Israel regarding foreigners entry to Rafah crossings, Gaza's border corridor with Egypt, according to De Vega. Egypt has kept the Rafah border crossing closed due to Israel targeting the crossing point as part of its Gaza bombardment following the October 7th Hamas terror attack. We thought last week that they would be able to cross already, he said. That's why we are calling on Egypt and Israel to settle these issues so foreigners can cross. If foreigners, however, successfully cross the border, they might have to stay in Egypt for a few days for document processing. He also added that the Rafah crossing might be opened over the weekend to give way for humanitarian aid to Gaza. Egypt won't allow foreigners to cross without guarantee from the embassy that they will be brought home. Filipino who might come back to the Philippines are children whose parents are Filipino and Palestinian. Gilas Pilipinas captures Asian Games gold after 61 years. CNN Philippines reports that the Philippine men's 5x5 basketball team won the gold medal at the 19th Asian Games after taking down Jordan in the final, 76 versus 60 in favor to the Philippines, Friday at the Zhangzhou Olympic Sports Center Stadium in China. Justin Brownlee showed the way for Gilas Pilipinas with 20 points and 10 rebounds. The Philippines pulled away in the third quarter after a tight battle in the first half, establishing a 51-41 advantage. Jordan tried to make a comeback in the final frame, but it fell short as Gilas got the stops it needed to nab the victory. Chris Newsom contributed 13 points, while Scottie Thompson added 11 points and 5 rebounds for the Philippines team. Ronde Hollis Jefferson had 24 markers and 12 boards for Jordan. This is the first gold medal for the Philippines in the continental meet since 1962. Wow, this is a very good news to all the Filipinos around the world. Congratulations, Team Gilas Filipinas. Loud and proud as the reigning Miss Universe Philippines Michelle Day comes out bisexual. Miss Universe Philippines 2023 Michelle Marquez Day has revealed she is bisexual, putting an end to rumors about her sexuality. South China Morning Post reported. The beauty queen decided to come out publicly after pictures resurfaced of her in her younger years when he had more of a boyish style. In an interview with the Mega magazine on Monday, she said, I definitely identify myself as a bisexual. I've identified with that as long as I can remember. I'm attracted to all forms of beauty, all shapes, and all sizes. I have so much to offer to the world and the universe than how I identify myself, she told the magazine. Miss Day explained that she never felt the need to come out since her close friends knew her sexual orientation. Her first experience of queer attraction was when she was around 12 years old. She added she was part of the LGBTQ community before coming out. There is currently no national legislation in the Philippines to prevent injustice and economic discrimination against LGBTQ communities. She is now set to represent the Philippines at the 72 Miss Universe pageant, which will be held in El Salvador this year. Weather this morning includes a low of 24 degrees Celsius with a chance of rain showers. The skies are mostly cloudy today with a high of 32 degrees Celsius. The wind will be from the west at 12 kilometers per hour. The chance of precipitation later today is 70%. That's all for tonight. My name is Maria reporting. Good evening, everyone.